Hi Rick, see what you did there. Hey everyone, I have 49% Wi-Fi signal, apparently. What do I look like? Trash. Hi. Hey everyone, how are you? Rick is not... I feel like I missed a service here. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back. I love the people in the chat that are like, don't chat as much because the more we type, the more Dan will lag. I don't think that's how it works. I can't see myself yet, but I'm not sure I want to. That'd probably help, actually. Dan, you look small today and very still. Just going to get my chair in prime rocking position. There we go. Okay, I still can't see myself. This is great. Can you see me? Just looking at the chat. Who's here? How many people are here already? 2,546 people here when I haven't tweeted it. The general rule, everyone's like, yes, okay, good. Everyone's talking about the Harrow pillow. Don't know what you're talking... Was the hashtag worth it? Okay. So, I went live as hashtag Dan is not on fire. And then everyone said, hey Rick, which was funny. So then I went, wait. I'm gonna come back and change it to hashtag Rick is not on fire. And I think what happened was when so many people are on a website on one particular page, and then that person just leaves out of nowhere, it destroys the website. So soz to you now for that wasn't working. So a quick poll, was it worth it? I mean, I obviously, I think it was, completely. I can't see or hear you. Good, that's fine. Oh, if you can't hear or see me, that's not good. That would be a terrible live show experience. Yes, said Sophia. Yes, said Mike. It's pretty equivalent. Yes, said Britt and Floria. No, said Rachel. Rachel, you're in the minority. I think everybody agrees. It was for the... I still can't see myself. This is so disconcerting. What do I look like? Wow. Okay, I'm going to open Photo Booth at the same time, and then that can be what I look like. Okay, so before I tweet this, just this okay, but most people come because of the app. Okay, so you can see me and hear me, even if I can't see or hear myself. Fine. I'm just gonna tweet this now. I'm getting texts from people. Phil said, if you refresh the YouNow page, it sometimes makes it... No, I'm not doing... No, are you kidding me? Not doing that. Right, let's post a tweet. Not that that's how people come to the live shows, because it's mainly from the app giving you push notification. Is it? How do you know? How do you know to come? Do you just come at the same time? Do you come because I tweet? Do you come because your phone goes, Dan's live, and you follow me on YouNow? What's the app? Everyone's like, the app! That's a good app. Good app. Okay website. We love the website. It's an okay website that we love. It's like a dog with no legs that we cherish because it's wonderful. Maybe I should broadcast with the app one day. I should try that. Let me see. Oh, oh my god, I'm widescreen. What the hell? Let me close Photo Booth. Does this change it? And then I have to just like wait for the lag of the live show to catch up. No! Wow, Dan in cinema vision. That's exciting. You can see like corners of lights and weird unintended things like what this object is. And I can hear myself, and that's really annoying. So okay, right. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to the live show. And then it lagged and stopped. Let's just... It's just not happening. I don't know what anyone's talking about with the pillow. Don't know what you're referring to. Everything is just as normal. Becky is literally having a cheeky Nando's for watching this right now. Cool. Okay, and then who am I getting texts from? That's just okay. That's the same. That's lame because I'm a lame guy with no friends. Right. So, what's the haps? Since I last saw you, it feels like yesterday that we did the last live show. Who remembers me falling off the chair? That feels like yesterday. That doesn't feel like a week ago. What happened? What happened was I did a bunch of things. Yeah, weird. What? Time vortex. What's happening? Yeah, so events. What would you want to? So about falling off the chair. Don't rock on chairs. Think we established that. Don't rock on chairs, because otherwise many thousands of people will see and it will be extremely embarrassing. So don't rock on chairs, as the GIF proved. So I made what's happened? Okay, so what happened? There was like an election. More importantly, a Dan is not on fire video. A video about dragons. I called myself, or rather, I didn't correct my neighbour calling me Rick. Yes. So, about the Rick thing, I swear to God, that was such a Dan situation. When will it end? When will I not do things like that? So, to anyone who doesn't know what Rick's about, SMH fake fan, do you even follow me on Twitter? Joking, obviously. Is there a Twitter button somewhere? Click the bird. Follow me on Twitter for the lols. I went outside to go get some milk, because when you wake up in the morning and you like cereal is like having whatever I have for breakfast is so important for me. My day's ruined if I can't have breakfast, so I will go outside at like a normal person time. I go out, neighbour's there, got his dog, and he's like, "Hey Rick, how's it going?" And I'm like, what? And in my head, I'm just going, okay, so I'm not called Rick, that's fine. People make mistakes. You know, there's probably lots of people that are neighbours. He thinks I'm someone else. I'll correct him. But by the time I'd had that kind of internal processing of the fact he'd called me Rick, he was like, "How are you?" And I was like, "I'm good, thanks. How is it going with you?" And I was like, "That's weird. Why did I ask him how he was before I corrected him? That's weird." So like now, like I should have done it. That was the time when I should have said, "That's not me. That's not my name." But I didn't. And then he was like, he started talking about his dog. He was like, "Look at my dog. My dog's something about it." I was like, "Okay, right, about your dog." And in my head, I was like, "You missed the boat now. You said hi. You didn't correct him. You thought about it. You started another conversation, and you still didn't correct him. And now he's been going on about his dog for like a minute, and you still haven't corrected him. By this point, it would be weird if you corrected him." So I just didn't. And left, and now for the rest of time that neighbour will think I'm called Rick, which is just fantastic, to be honest. So great. That's my life. Yeah, cool. Okay, how do you get stickers and stuff? I think you need the app, and then you can use the stickers and things. Let's see what's the haps in the message section that I shouldn't ignore. Cough Drop says, "Have you played Final Fantasy XIV yet?" Yeah, I played a Catboy, got to like level 30, and then stopped because I got too busy with the book, and then didn't feel inspired to start it again because I fell back in love with Guild Wars 2, which is a better game. Shots fired. Hi Rick, what's up? Hi. Hi Daddy, hi Chrissy, uncomfortable. "My birthday's tomorrow," says Magda. "Happy tomorrow birth, Magda." And who are the top fans? Starting from number 5, Rainbow Dashed 422, Brony Alert, Amber the Bunny, hi, Nikki Chewitz, hi, Katrina Paton, hi, and coming in at number 1, it's Anahita. Right. How does it feel to be a giant meme? With great power comes great responsibility, to be honest. Hello, Dan. Hi. Never going to give you up. Never going to let... Yeah, I literally, I rickrolled myself by getting myself into that situation, which is impressive even by my standards. So, go Dan. That's fantastic. Right. Internet Support Group 5. Who watched my new Dan is not on fire video? Anyone? Anyone? Please say you watched it. Me? Yes, I did. Thanks! What did you think? I thought it was pretty good. I didn't get to. Happy Ghost, get out. Nah, said Life of Char. Slap yourself. I did. It was awesome. Thank you, Olivia. Good vid. What was your favourite question / moment? The obese dog. Yes, that one. Like sometimes I have to shorten the messages slightly. What like to get them to fit in, because sometimes it's like too wide for the things or whatever. But then I feel like it's very important that I don't change how it was written, including the grammar, because some people, like, was it Jackie? Was it 11-year-old Jackie from the last video? Who remembers Jackie's question? Couldn't have ruined that by changing how she wrote it. Just needs to be pasted right in. The obese dog was one of those situations. Yeah. Cool. Where's Phil? Said Brie. I don't know, presumably in the office doing things. I say office, like we have an office. It's just the third room where we put the computers. My friend has an obese dog and we call him Chicken Nugget. Wow. Okay. I hope you get a reward for breaking YouNow. I should get a plaque. When you break YouNow 100 times, they should send you a gold YouNow logo. I don't think they'll do that. Dan, Kim K came to Brazil before you did. I'm sorry. My mum is targeted by the mafia. Help. Okay. Right, come to Download. Who's at Download this year? What am I missing out on? Let's have a gander. Download Festival 2015. I love looking at festival lineups, do you? Do you read this? Said someone whose name I didn't catch in the chat, ironically. Yes. It is Slipknot, Muse, Kiss, Judas Priest, Faith No More. Muse. I wonder if Muse will do a different set because it's Download, which is traditionally a heavier festival, or whether they'll do their same kind of... You know, because Muse obviously has a lot of good songs for them to do like a best of, and presumably they'll do a few of the new ones. But then I wonder if they'll do like a special one for Download with like Stockholm Syndrome definitely, and Dead Star and stuff. Who knows? Who is Muse? Said Shana P. Muse are a band, Shana P. They're a good, cool band, and they sound like Licking Space. Are you going to Glastonbury? I don't have plans, but I'd like to. I don't want to go to Glastonbury as a BBC employee. I want to just like go to Glastonbury to walk around and experience it, you know? But to do that, I would need friends. So that's a critical issue in that equation. Okay, were you getting some cheeky Nando's? No, I don't really go to Nando's that often. Like maybe like once a year, maybe like once, like sometimes if I'm just like traveling, I don't know, what situation would I go to Nando's? If I'm really hungry and I'm traveling, Or maybe, like, I'm going somewhere late and I need to grab something, but I don't want to, like, go to McDonald's, but I don't want to, like, eat at, like, a restaurant, because, like, I don't want to go to a restaurant. I just want to get something to eat. You can grab a cheeky Nando's. It's the time for it. Dan, you have 4 million friends. Oh, I'm not paying for your Glastonbury tickets. They're well expensive. Are you going to Playlist Live in DC? Probably not. WTF is Cheeky Nando's. It's a British cultural... what's the word I'm looking for? What's the cultural... Fill the blank. What am I saying? It's a cultural slang. No, it's like a institution. You all failed. Let me see if anybody said it. Anyone? Any delicacy? Tanya Yan and BSCP123. There you go. A British appropriation, said Claire. Stop appropriating our culture. Nando's countries that aren't in the UK. Joking. You can have Nando's if you want. Hashtag spawn. No. You're on my car speakers, lol, said Michael is bored. Am I? Do I vibrate with the bass? Thank your vocabulary skills. I got there eventually, after like 10 seconds of silence. Did you know that... Have I mentioned this ever? It's quite interesting. I feel like I've probably told you. That on the BBC radio, because I have a show on the radio, in case you don't know, context, if you break it or F up somehow and like stop the song or have one of the many technical problems that mine and Phil's show could have, if nothing happens, if there's silence for more than 15 seconds, it automatically starts playing a playlist and throws you off the air. So if something happens, like you die, or the building explodes, or you're playing a Conor Maynard song on a DVD while you're playing a Dan vs. Phil game of Limbo, which is a thing that happened, and suddenly the DVD breaks, if there's silence more than 15 seconds, your studio gets thrown off the air, can't control it anymore, and it just automatically starts playing a playlist of random songs, which is a good idea. It plays sad songs. No, that's the obituary playlist. That's if the Queen dies. It starts playing Coldplay and Adele. There's an obituary playlist. So if the Queen died when we were on air, we'd have to just stop playing our exciting fun music and start playing sad, not too sad, but just kind of Coldplay and Adele and Coldplay and Mad World and more Adele. That's, you know, it's not like sad, it's just kind of somber. Yes, Imogen, gentle, sad vibe music. Yes, people in chats. Exactly. Can you make a Photoshop video on Daniel Games? I don't know. I feel like other people have done that. I feel like Smosh did photoshopping YouTubers and other things on E&H like frickin' 5 years ago, and there's no point doing Photoshop videos when Felix and Mark are so good at Photoshop, to be honest. So I just, you know, it's not something that I'd be coming up with as an idea myself, and therefore I'm not particularly inspired to do it. What do you think about A-levels? A-levels was like the best time of my life. Well, for many reasons it wasn't, and life now is as best as the best it's ever been. But wow, just kind of, it was so easy. For me, I don't want to be rude, I don't want to offend you, but for God's... A-levels are what British people do at school when they're 17/18. It's like the last thing they do in school before they go off to go to college, which we call university. And I think I just got a lot smarter between GCSEs and A-levels because I didn't get GCSEs, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh wow, it's just doing this. Doesn't mean I didn't procrastinate. Woo! This is the most fun I've ever had, said Ella. Alright! Is that true? Dan, when do we get new dill? We'd like to do it this week. This week, Me and Phil are very busy finishing the book, kind of, in a way. The designer of our book, who is the person that will, with their actual professional skills, put all of the book together into something that looks beautiful. He's a genius. His name is Dave. He's on holiday, and he's like, by the time I get back, I want all the pictures and everything. And we're like, so yeah, just, you know, several hundred pages of pictures and stuff, which is great. So, plug for the book. Pre-order it. But yeah, who's Facebooking me? Rude. Spam alarm. Put that on airport. Why is my phone on Bluetooth? No wonder it has no battery. Yeah. Speaking of which, thanks to all the people that submitted fan art. Not telling you what our idea is specifically, because spoilers, but that will be nice. Thanks to everyone that submitted it, and to the people that submitted the things that I didn't ask for. But appreciated the drawing skills. What songs are your favourite at the moment? Wow, what music am I listening to? I'm so hungry. Why am I so hungry today? I'm so hungry today. I have no idea why. I got out of bed at the same time. I had a giant bowl of Crunchy Nut cornflakes, which is like, just, what more do you want from life? If you have a giant bowl of Crunchy Nut cornflakes first thing in the morning. And then like 2 hours before I usually have lunch, I was like, man, I'm so hungry. And then like, I had like a huge salad for lunch, like a huge salad that's like way bigger than it was like a freaking plate. I could have had it for dinner, it's gigantic. And I was like, this is full. And then I was like, oh, I'm hungry. And then I had an apple an hour later. And then I was like, man, I'm still hungry. And then I had a cookie. And now I'm like, I always eat after my live show on a Tuesday. And I'm like, because you're fat, said somebody. Thanks. Because you're pregnant, said a whole bunch of other people. Thanks. Man, I'm just like strangely hungry today. Maybe I am pregnant. Maybe I got impregnated by an alien. I watched Alien last night. Phil got the, was that last night? I have no concept of time. Probably that was like 5 days ago. I have no idea. Phil got the Alien quadrilogy for Christmas. Did he tell you that? I don't know, whatever, on Blu-ray. And I have seen some of the Alien films, but I don't really remember them. So, we watched Alien 1 on Blu-ray, which looks amazing, other than, because there's no CGI. So movies without any CGI that were filmed ages ago, like the first Star Wars, still look incredible because they were filmed on actual film instead of digitally, and they're really high quality and it's amazing. So it looked... I didn't watch Tusk, watched Alien, that's great. That's an excuse to get popcorn. Phil bought loads of popcorn from Tesco, hashtag spawn, name the brands. Not joking. And weird flavours. Worcester sauce and tomato. Wasabi. Coconut and vanilla. That's not butter, microwave, popcorn. What? Man, I'm making myself... We need to move on from food. Do you prefer Alien or Aliens? That's the thing. I don't remember watching Aliens. That was like a power quadrilogy of directors, wasn't it? It was like... Ridley Scott, James Cameron, David Fincher, that didn't really have a great time, and Joss Whedon. Wow, what's the black rectangle thing in the background? That is the corpse of my old bed. So, I tidied my bedroom. Did that yesterday. I've done this before, like, I've told this story, but I'll tell it again. Once, when I'm streaming this right now is on an iMac, and iMacs are plugged in by having just like a plug in the back of the screen. And once when I was doing a live show, I was like, I'm going to pull the computer closer so you can... And I pulled the plug out of it, and the live show ended. So that was in like 2012. I've been doing this for too long, I need to stop. Joking. It was like, I can't do that again. So just brace for this to end for the second time. So over here we've got my piano with some candles, shoes and a line. over here. I'm so terrified. We've got more shoes and the chest of drawers and my horrifying giant light, because without it, this room looks like a blue pixel. Someone said, "You pulled the plug." Thanks. "Why did you tidy your bedroom?" said somebody. Because I wrote all the book in my bedroom. That was a nice creak, wasn't it? It was like... and, you know, tidy room is tidy mind. It's like, I can film videos in a messy bedroom because I just hide it and it's okay and I don't think about it too much. But if I'm writing and I'm, like, in my zone and I'm like, I want this to be perfect and amazing, so I need absolute serenity. The room needs to be tidy. So but we had like a little interlude where we did all the crap we've been doing for like the last month and a half. And now we have to do a couple things, like we're writing a couple pages about Japan and finishing it and some other stuff. So I was like, I need zen. I need the environment to be... I bet this is going to last for like 3 days. "Can you Vine again?" said somebody. No, I don't want to Vine. I'm sorry. It's just like... If I had a Vine, I'd want it to be like a good Vine where I do funny things, and I'm creatively stretched as it is, like maintaining, and like, so the thing is, like, a lot of Vine is like obviously the fucking, sorry for swearing, bottom of the barrel relatable shit where people just say the same jokes people have said for 5 years. But then some people are actually really clever and funny, or just like not trying too hard and just hilarious. And then there's some people that make like these, and it's just kind of like, you know, like when I think about my vlogs, I'm like, I think I do good. I just know. There's so many like amazing Viners, and I'm like, I don't have the time to do that. Thomas Sanders, pretty much, said somebody. A good example. Who's the guy that does the crazy kind of special effects ones, where he's like, here's how to print money. Whoop! That's like, well, there you go. You're literally the best person in the entire world. So, someone said Bill Nye. I don't think Bill Nye the Science Guy is Zach King. Thank you. Great, right? So yeah, I'll leave it to those guys who are amazing. How was voting? Was it fun? It was pretty zen. I went at like 2 in the afternoon when no one else was there. Fun times. Boop, 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 boop. People are like, okay, why not? Let's have interesting conversations about things. Some people are like, why... Not like as a problem, just like wondering. Amanda C sent me a message saying, "Are you there?" Yes, I'm here. My best friend. I met my best friend today, all because of you, said Cringe Attacks. Oh, that's nice. Did you like all the drawings? I did, mostly. We're like, why don't you talk about politics more on Twitter, Dan? Because I like your opinions. Thanks, that's a nice thing to say. Because, and now this is something that I really strongly believe in, that I feel like more people should, to be honest, which is that Twitter is a terrible place to have complicated conversations. So, like, people love to kind of just, like, talk shit on Twitter, but that's bad because you can't bring up something that's, like, 140 characters. Because no one can ever, you know, really articulate an opinion on something, or just, like, discuss anything that isn't just, I had some toast today, here's a picture, in 140 characters. And it would just be terrible. And, like, it's oh my god, it would just be a terrible, like, seriously, like, Tumblr messages, Tumblr posts are okay, they're okay, but then there's not a good place for back and forth. Because, like, the thing is about having conversations with people, not just getting your opinions across, but if you actually want to have conversations with people, as it needs to be a back and forth. So Tumblr's terrible for that, because in order to have a conversation with someone, you need to find their notes and reblog it, and that's just, like, complicated as heck. Facebook's pretty good I guess, maybe, or something. Twitter's terrible. Even Question Time on TV, which is like a British debate show, is like, because there's like a show on British TV called Question Time, where like members of the public can talk about stuff that's happening in the UK, and it's always over too quickly. I'm like, man, you can't bring up these insane conversations and then change the topic, because like there's no good place to fucking discuss anything. Like a 10.5-hour panel, that's the only, so I don't know, it's weird. Never, this is the thing, never assume anything about someone's opinion based on them not saying something about it, because there could be a plethora of reasons why someone doesn't talk about politics or hasn't weighed in on some kind of dramatic thing that's happening or anything. Because they could, someone could be, they could have broken their legs, their house could have exploded, and they could be, with no internet, or they could just, but like never assume anything based on someone hasn't said. So like me in politics, it was really like I got so engaged in politics in like the last month in the run up to the election, because like I was like, of all the things, because I'd hoped that you guys would have the impression that like when I have an opinion on something, I want to be as informed as possible and to think about it as much as possible, because I don't want to share my opinion on anything unless I think that it's informed and I've thought about it a lot. So like politics, like literally how the world is controlled, is like, yeah, I should probably like know some stuff. And I got really engaged with it, and then I was like, maybe is this something that I should be, not like in a boring, oh my god, Dan doesn't talk about relatable dumb crap he does all the time. He just talks about politics, but in a way, yeah, thinking about it, in the next 5 years, I'm not going to tell you who I voted for here, because I would have to spend an hour telling you what I didn't vote Conservative. I'm going to say that. I'm going to put that out. That's one opinion. I'm not afraid of the negative back. Any responses for that, because I don't think it's right for many reasons. This just, wow. Bless your soul. Snapchat. Dan, get Snapchat. I don't want Snapchat. I'm sorry. I hardly tweet enough, because I feel like, what do I want to share about my life? I feel like most people have this kind of weird daily vlogger mentality, which is, I'm going to share everything. And I'm not, no. The thing is, like, I wouldn't get Snapchat personally, because I have no... Stop talking politics, it's killing me. See, Brianna is someone that doesn't care about politics and finds it boring and wouldn't want me to talk about it. See, there are people... BSCP123, who said a British institution about Nando's, said boring because they don't want to hear me talking about politics. You see how different people have different interests in things. You can't please everybody all the time. It's just something you have to accept. Which doesn't mean that you should just sell out and be as kind of vanilla and only talking about kind of relatable topics for the max number of people. I think that sometimes you have to talk about things that you know are going to bore some people if the things that you're interested in. But anyway, I don't know, maybe I'll cave one day, I have no friends that I would do Snapchat with, and I'm just like, what would I do? Like, I never freaking use Instagram. I don't tweet as much as I should, because I'm like, I only want to tweet something if it's like the most interesting thing ever. I'm bad. Wow. What else has happened in life? We're going to run out if we start having interesting conversations about things. The Fan Prix. Me and Phil randomly played Mario Kart with some people. It wasn't planned, it was very random. It was just one evening. I was like, might play some Mario Kart, and Phil was like, why don't we play with some followers? And I was like, yeah, I haven't done that in a while. Why not? It was just random. So, we played Mario Kart with some people. It was at like 12. So sorry to everybody that missed out. I made one, and it was like, you need to download the DLC for it. And I was like, oops. So we made it again. We didn't film it because I don't think that's something that could be funny or entertaining in any way. It was just for fun. I don't like mentioning it because it's so exclusionary. I hate tweeting things to 2 million followers that only 100 people will participate in. That's like the antithesis of anything I'd ever want to do. That would make me want to stab myself because it's like, don't, oh my god, how could I say something that just kind of like so many people can't be part of? But anyway, it'll just be random. I'll do it like sometime and I'll get like Phil to tweet it. That'll be fun. Anyway, I have a politics exam. This is helping. Is it? I don't think it is. Play Smash Bros in the gaming channel, said Chelsea. We're reluctant to play Smash Bros because so many people are like esports good at Smash Bros and we're kind of crap. And looking crap when you're trying to be a gamer on YouTube isn't the best. Do you watch Supernatural? Not yet. Could you get food for the VIPs, please? Becky, don't worry. That is absolutely, we are treating you to the VIP area. You will be treated well. Did you see the Zooey fight? Yes! I wanted to weigh in on this. I didn't tweet about this because, I don't know. I feel like if there's like One Direction drama and some YouTuber like weighs in on it with their opinion, even if it would purely be from the perspective that people have opinions and they just want to share them and it's not a big deal, I'm, with my insane paranoia, would be like, I wouldn't want people to think that I'm like trying to get attention for talking about One Direction and stuff. But anyway, the Zooey fight. So, the way I heard it was Liam posted an Instagram video of him at like karaoke or something, of some guy doing some bad singing, and was like, is this guy going to be the 5th member? And then it would appear that Naughty Boy, British music producer, posted a photo that was like, replace this, of him next to Zayn with some like really weird photo on it. So it would appear. And then Louis tweeted something like, when like people were like obsessed with those terrible filters on photos like 12 years ago, people still do it, lol, because he's the sass master from Doncaster. And then Zayn tweets Louis saying, what was it? I'm not going to get it word for word, but it was like, remember when you were a friend and didn't just post, remember when you had a life and didn't post bitchy tweets about mine? And it was like, oh my god. So, here's the thing. A lot of people seem to be against Zayn on this one. I think that Zayn was A, the sassiest person, B, the wittiest person, and C, really just defending himself from drama that he didn't start. I feel like Louis was bad for making something incredibly more dramatic, but that's just what he's like. That's just bloody Louis Tomlinson at this point. We all know that, don't we? Liam did absolutely nothing wrong by joking about a person thing. It's all Naughty Boy's fault. What is his problem? What is this guy? If I was Zayn, I'd be like, look, Naughty Boy, we need to have like a fucking chat. Stop. For God's sake, don't do anything related to One Direction because you're just destroying it's all, oh my god. And like the thing is, I don't think Naughty Boy really understands how seriously people take the drama. I think that he really just doesn't take it very seriously. So I don't hate Naughty Boy because I don't think he doesn't seem like a very internety person. I don't think he gets fandoms. I don't think he understands anything. So I don't think he gets it. But like, it was his, like he leaked a demo of Zayn's doing, and that's like, oh my god, you just leaked a demo of Zayn singing something. I don't think you appreciate what a big deal. There was like that drama ages ago, and it's like, I think that old people that have Twitter, as in people that aren't from like our generation or people that grew up with the internet and just like get fandoms and how Twitter and stuff work, just like older celebrities that just come to Twitter that don't really get how it works and stuff. It's just like, you can't just sit on it all day interacting with this. Oh my god. Anyway, conclusion is, if I was Zayn, I would go up to Naughty Boy and just be like, stop. Stop completely. Me and you, we want to make some Zayn. Did you vote UKIP, Dad? I didn't vote UKIP. Okay. But yeah, anyway. So I mean, don't be mean. Don't be mean to Zayn. I don't know. One Direction is a manufactured pop group. You can be cynical about it. Lots of people hate One Direction. You can be not cynical about it because I'm not. I think One Direction's fine. It's great. Whatever. Zayn wanted to leave because he wanted to do his own music and I don't whatever. Don't hate. Don't hate Zayn. Don't hate One Direction. Don't hate anyone. Just have like a calm demeanour about everything, where anytime anything happens, just don't react. Look at all the information, consider opposing views, and then come to your own conclusion. And then don't share it, because like, wow, no one needs to know. Except you. I hate Naughty Boy, said somebody. No! don't, how old is Naughty Boy? No idea. How was Savage Beauty? Wow. I guess I can stay for like 10 more minutes because I was 15 minutes late. So, I'm into fashion, not like making it. I don't really know much about it. I don't claim to be an expert on it. It's just something that I, in my own personal time, find interesting. Just kind of like the art of designing it. It's an art form. I think it's really exciting. Alexander McQueen, my favourite designer of all time. I have a book of his. I have some clothes of, not his. But there was an exhibition of like his whole career in London at the Victoria and Albert Museum, and it was amazing. Like, it was freaking incredible. Oh my god, it was incredible. It was £19 to get in, which is insane. Like, if you live anywhere near London or you're into fashion, or specifically, like, Jesus Christ, like, it was amazing. I went with a bunch of people that have no interest in fashion, and they had an amazing time just because it was so exciting. They had it was like his entire career, and it was so exciting. I couldn't take any photos. I bought a jumper as memorabilia because I wanted something to remember. I got it here. It's not like an actual Alexander McQueen jumper. It's like Alexander McQueen designed this in collaboration with the museum, and it's like some merchandising museum, but it's just like a nice... I'll wear that at some point, but oh my god, I had a great time. I don't want to talk about it too much, but it was so good. It was amazing. They had... I don't know if any of you know, this is going to appeal to it's going to appeal to more people than when I talk about like half of the shit I talk about in this. But to his 2006 show that ended with Kate Moss in the holographic pyramid, they actually had the pyramid, and it was like, oh my god, this is incredible. And then you leave, and like everybody was just talking about how sad it was that he was dead, and amazing. Yeah. Nice eagle meme, said somebody. Eagle, what? Eagle meme? What does that mean, Stephen? Oh, the book photo. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. Quite a lot's happened this week, hasn't it? Quite a lot of things, bloody loads of things have happened. We have someone releasing our book in America, officially, and we tweeted about it. So if you go to any of the descriptions of any of our videos, if you buy our book from UK Amazon and put in an address anywhere around the world, that will work, it'll be fine. If you bought our Amazing Book Is Not on Fire, pre-ordered it rather, from Dan and Phil's shop, that will absolutely be sent to you anywhere around the world. Any of you that want to pre-order mine and Phil's book from around the world can go to danandphilshop.com and you can pre-order it there from anywhere around the world. You're just paying for postage, but it's not that expensive because it's just a book. But yeah, if people have mums that are like, I only trust Target and Walmart, then it'll be in bookstores in America. So that's cool. And we are actively working on trying to get it in bookstores for like Europe and Australia and Canada, and I don't know, I'm sure they won't be able to get everywhere in the world, but we'll be sure to let you know. Anahita is the second top fan, WTF, said somebody. The number one fan is ... people. Look at them, up there, 30,000. Number one fan, followed by Anahita, Nikki Chewitz, Katrina Patrona, and Jocelyn. Are you going to fall off the chair again? No, I'm not. I'm so hungry. Man, I can't wait to look in my fridge. American tour, want to do it. Absolute mom. Tour planning is still happening. It's gonna be good. Da, da, da. I feel like me and Phil didn't do a good enough job explaining what the book was about, because I don't know, like I spent like 2 solid days worrying / thinking about what to talk about in that book where we're sat on the gaming channel sofa explaining the book, and I was just, my brain had melted because I was so like dead from making the trailer and everything. I had like no brain juice left. Nothing was working. Like my head was just filled with things. I had so many things. I was like, so many people are so cynical about so many things, and I need to try and address these. And there was I had to just do it because my brain had turned to cheese. I was completely, like, my brain had reached maximum capacity. And what we end up with was that video explaining it. And then obviously there were still loads of people that were confused / skeptical about a whole bunch of things. TLDR, guys, is don't put too much emphasis on whatever the hell we said in that video, because that was like 4 AM and whatever. The amazing book is not on fire. It's great. It's, you know, people were talking to us about books, you know, ages before. You know, we could have, no, we did it for good reasons. It's going to be so good. It's so good. Anyway, I'll be able to die and on my deathbed think, yeah, Dan and Phil, that was a thing. The book. Happiness. Pride. Anyway. What's that pillow on your bed? Don't know what you're talking about. Why do you do fringe checks? Because like my hair's just kind of like collapse after like 2 minutes. It's weird. It's fine. Please tell me I'm not bad at English for messing up my English GCSE. How do you know? I bet you didn't. Believe in yourself. Did you vote SNP? I didn't vote SNP. Next Dill video. We want to make one this time. The thing, oh yeah, well there's a couple of gaming videos we want to make. Did you see our Dragons 2 video? I'm having fun with Dragon. It's calm. It's like the domestic city planning world building fun mixed with the battling Pokemon whatever. I think it's just lols having it with Phil. It's man, we have some ridiculous conversations. It's so sponsored. No, it's not. We don't have to say anything. It's just because we were working with the people that developed it, because they took us to Barcelona and showed us how it was made. We do everything we want. It's cool though, because of the Facebook and playing with people. Liked the idea. Dan, fall off the chair. No, Jake. Stop cyberbullying me. Was it worth the effort though? Yes. I love you. Thanks, Melissa. My pixel mug broke, and I crafted. Oh no! Sorry. Tell us a joke, Rick. Don't know any jokes. Why do you keep humming the Jurassic Park theme song? Because I need like breaks to read the chat, and if I don't make any noises, then it's just silence, and that's sort of... Seriously, I swear to freaking God, don't put too much meaning in anything I say in a live show, because it's just on the spot waffle. If a Dan Isn't On Fire video is something that I've meticulously planned for days, lying on the floor, rolling around, thinking about the meaning of life, then this is just the complete, it's just drivel. Discard everything. Are you in love with Bill Nye the Science Guy? He's a pretty cool dude, isn't he? Pretty admirable. Absolutely. Favourite song in American Idiot? What an amazing album. I think American Idiot, maybe is it top 10? Is it top 10? Is it top 10? Is American Idiot by Green Day one of my top 10 albums of all time? Maybe. It's incredible. I think it's Green Day's best album. Putting it out there, I love Dookie, I love all their other albums. But for me, okay, right, I don't think it's their best album. I'm not going to be as bold as to say that. It's my favourite one. I mean, wow. I mean, it's either Wake Me Up When September Ends or Jesus of Suburbia. For Defo, they were amazing, seeing them at Reading the year that I got to go for the BBC. That was funzor. Play the piano, please. I haven't learned anything new. I'm sorry. Wish me luck on my religion exam next week. Good luck to all people examining. I've missed the boat if I wanted to do a video about exams, don't I? I could do that anytime. The school year happens all the time. Sometimes I'm like, I have video ideas that are like seasonal, and if I don't make them within a window, then like I've kind of missed the studying window because people are doing exams now. But that's fine. Still do it. Thanks. Sure, okay, you haven't missed the boat for Canada. I haven't missed the boat to Canada, people. Lolzor. When's there going to be new Dan and Phil shop stuff? Said Susie. We haven't forgot Dan and Phil shop. It got slightly distracted by the book, NGL, but the thing is with Dan and Phil shop is we're working on a lot of things that are taking a lot of time because we're doing it all ourselves. But really, we hope you like some cool things. Definitely. Do a day in the life during the tour. We are going to do something like that around the tour. We don't know what it will be. We'll do some kind of chronicling, just for our own sake. I think we'd want to do that, to be honest. Drunk gaming? What does drunk gaming even mean? Like, one thing about drinking is... Okay, no. That's not even a fully formed sentence. What was I about to say? No, what? I heard a banging in the kitchen. Before probably unstacking the dishwasher. Deck. Oh wow, it's 5 past. Okay. This has been fun. Or there's a burglar in my house and I'm about to die. Burglary jokes. So what? Anything else before I go? Bye, you meme. I love you. Bye. Give me a shout out, said Lauren. Please tell us next time you come to Spain. Okay, I will. I prom. I have a gymnastics competition. Help. Good luck. I hope you don't injure yourself. Sometimes I just watch like gymnastics accidents video on YouTube and I'm like, that's so dangerous. How do you know you're somebody's best friend, said somebody. When you're with another person who's a loser with no friends, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Can you say hi, please? Hi, Faye. I'm going to beat you at Mario Kart. Maybe Gabby, but I don't know. Wrecked people pretty good. Some of you guys were pretty amazing, actually. I lost quite a lot. How are you? I'm good, thank you, Cringe Attacks. Hi, Rick. Everyone calling me Rick. That's fine. Love being called Rick. Spruce Willis would be a good name for a nature dragon. I'm going to write that down right now. Lol. It's still Star, followed by Anahita. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Christine. Will you say hi, Katie? I'm sorry if I've been weird this video. My energy levels are so strange. Like, I felt really drained and hungry, but also kind of like all day. Weird. Live shows are weird. I'm weird in live shows. I'm weird. You're weird. We're all weird. Everything's weird. Should I worry about having to entertain people? Are these live shows supposed to be entertaining? Or should I be as boring as I want for, you know, it's the same thing, you know. I talk about politics, people are like, bored. I do have a kind of responsibility to entertain people slightly, because you're spending your time with me. And then I'm sure lots of you just want me to just be yourself. I think that's important. Just do what you want, Dan. Thank you. Are you having an existential? This isn't an existential crisis. I'd be lying face down in the carpet. Yeah. Cool. Director's commentary. Do you still want a director's I feel like it'd be if I missed the boat. I'll think about it. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna eat loads of... One thing I did once was when, you know when you're really hungry and you're shopping and you buy things that you shouldn't buy just because you're thinking like in hungry mode, is I bought an entire bag of honey roasted jumbo cashew nuts and I was starving, and then I went to cook a Thai red curry, which like takes a while to cook, and because I was so hungry and I couldn't wait, I ate an entire bag of jumbo honey roasted cashew nuts, and then I wasn't hungry, and then I didn't enjoy dinner because nuts are really filling and I regretted it so much. And I told myself, I vowed to myself, Dan, never buy cashew nuts, because after you did it, it was a mistake. So, if you're cooking something with like effort, or you're looking forward to eating something and you're like, I'm just gonna have a little snack, don't. Especially if it's cashew nuts. Dangerous. Yeah, okay, well, this was fun. Sorry for being weird. Don't judge how I act or what I say, it's just a weird situation. Watch Internet Support Group 5 if you haven't. Good Dan is Not on Fire video. Catch up on Dan and Full Games. We're gonna make a deal. We're gonna make a dragon, end of the trilogy, because we asked you guys to name dragons and crap. It's gonna be fun. Pre-order the book. What do I have to know? Okay. I hope you have a nice week. Thank you for choosing to spend an hour of your life watching me talk shit on a webcam. I appreciate it. How do I even leave? Because this is broken. I don't know. My box still says Dan is Not on Fire going live. I literally don't know how to... It's going to do the thing where I quit because it's not working and then it doesn't save the live show. Let's see what happens. Goodbye. Have a great week. Speak to you soon. Bye.